amasonto awu-12 adlulile sikulethela somabhizinisi abawu-12 bonke abakumkhakha ehlukahlukene yamabhizinisi. Ukhumbula ukuthi usomabhizinisi ngamunye ubehlanganiswa nemento. Imento bese imnikeza ama-task ekumele awenzeke azokwazi ukumsiza ngokuthi athuthukise ibhizinisi lakhe. Ukhumbule futhi ukuthi usomabhizinisi ngamunye ubephinde futhi atholeke ama-points ngendlela enze ngakhona ama-task wakhe. Lawo maphuzu-ke lawo-ke iwona akazokwazi ukumsiza ukuthi sazi ukuthi uma kuphi-ke ku-Making Moves scoreboard. Njengoba phela-ke wazi ukuthi-ke bayaqhudelana ukuthi-ke usomabhizinisi abathathu bafikele phezulu kuma-final. Namhlanje kula khona-ke sikhetha osomabhizinisi abathathu abakuma-final. La khona-ke bezobe bekhompyutha for isizumbulu semali esisele kwi-Making Moves Bank. Ubani ozophumelela? Khumbula, there can only be one winner and winner takes all. Our final top 3 movers are Steve, who received 10 points plus 10,000 rand. Tumingling, who also received 10 points plus 10,000 rand. And Bokao with 10 points plus 9,000 rand. In the bank, we have a whopping 65,500 rands up for grabs. The first candidate to make it to the top 3 was Steve Rapad. Let's recap what his business is all about.
No, the first impression when I met Steve, I saw a young man, dedicated young man who is on his way with his dream of music, of the love of music, yeah.
This is our control room. This is basically where your engineer sits and communicates to everyone from here.
I had a confidence on him, but I was not so sure. Top 3, maybe not, because I didn't, anticipate because of the young entrepreneurs, yes. But at first, we were still just meeting. I was still meeting him. But I knew for a fact that the energy that was coming out of him, he's definitely a top man. But of course, like everything in life, I couldn't predict that he will make it to the top 3 because that was before he presented his own business. I mean, the hair and but it's good. I can tell who you are in this industry. But however, of course, what I have picked up from you is a little bit of slappiness, if I could call it that.
The way I'm dressed now, I'm dressed 10 times better than what I used to dress, okay? So he can be happy that at least we're here now, okay? We're getting somewhere.
How do you rate yourself in terms of being disciplined, yourself?
I'm not. It's not fun to be responsible, and being disciplined is part of being responsible.
Steve is not a fund me before I start my dream. He says, I go for my dream and then the funds will come after. That was phenomenal. That was, to me, the most outstanding character out of him.
I made a good song, one.
Hitmaker.
I made one good song.
Yeah.
Make the circle bigger.
Yeah. I know sure the circle was bigger.
It was quite big.
Steve has every chance to win this. He's got everything. He's got the acumen of his business. He knows what he wants. His budget is in the right place. He knows exactly where he wants to use the money for. He knows his resources. He knows his limits. And really, it's a vision from the heart. Come in.
Oh. Nice to see you.
It's been a minute, eh?
Yes.
It's a little more today because I've brought the tabacon.
Okay.
You did your pitch?
Yes.
What was it, 10,000?
All right.
You got your points?
All right.
Which you got 10.
There we go.
I get it.
I did.
So that means you are in the top 3 Arona Khayabuti. What's it like?
Yeah,
Sharp.
Yeah.
You are in the top 3. This envelope, how you
Oh.
Inside moko envelope in you. Honor information yaore. Hosane nalona re kopana kae. Sharp.
Thanks a lot, man.
Tumingling was the second to make it to the top 3 after impressing the judges with her task and pitch performance. Let's recap what her business is all about.
I'm excited about Tumingling. I'm excited about her. I kind of knew she actually would get there. Kiratile energy. She has like a lot of energy. She's very ambitious, and she had already made another business work. So it was going.
We are a small business, and basically we make the most of what we have. We're doing so many things, but currently, like I said, it's translation services, we do book publishing, but currently our focus is on the magazine, which is Kickstart.
The driving factors that may have enabled her, one is her ambition. She's very ambitious. She knows what she wants, so she's very clear about what she wants, and she doesn't take no for an answer. So that's good. And the last piece for me is action. She's very action-oriented. She doesn't just think about things. She steps up and goes and does it.
Ke eng o etsang expert ka o bua ka kickstarting the small business person?
Because I am Kickstart. I am Kickstart. Do you understand what I mean? A wise man once said that if you really want to succeed in what you do, solve the problems you understand.
Yeah.
I cannot go and solve problems okay. So I understand the problems of a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
She kept in touch. She checked. She asked, okay, I'm doing this now. What's going on here? And she would call me and I'm driving. She doesn't stop. So I knew she was going to make it somehow.
What I like about the idea of you guys buying 4 pages is that you also have your own stories to tell. But quite honestly, people out there don't really know what you guys do. You seem not to be doing anything. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that, but basically that's the perception out there. I would really like for you guys to appoint me as the Cedar brand ambassador.
There's only really one thing she needs to do. Focus, focus, focus. Then ask for what she wants.
Come in. See. Ke teng ngwana o kae?
Ke tlile mo today because ne ke tlo find out how everything's been since the last time Robon. And happy. No ntse o utlwa re bua hore mo mafelong there will be 3 entrepreneurs but we are going in the finals.
I heard that, yes.
So today that is why I'm here.
Okay.
Ko hara envelope here.
Yes. What's in the envelope?
Will be details of where you'll be meeting me tomorrow. Congratulations.
I'm the top 3.
You are in the top 3.
Can I hug you? That's exciting.
Ko hara envelope here.
Yes.
Key information where you and I will be meeting tomorrow.
Okay.
Everything else will be explained, Khosan. All the best.
Thank you, Sia.
Congratulations,
All right.
eh?
Kawabona usani there.
Kawabona usani.
Okay.
Lena, let me make my moves and head out home.
All right, yes.
Remember, these candidates are competing for 65,500 rands in the Making Moves Bank. And in our 12th episode, we saw Bokau pulling a brilliant performance to muscle her way into the top 3. Let's recap what her business is all about.
She's one of the candidates that kind of stood out for me. She also kind of, reminded me of myself when I was that little, many moons ago. But what I really, really liked about her is that she comes from a background where she had nothing, like everybody else. She has that spirit of a fighter.
I was alone. Wow. I was all the job.
She studied design. As many people ba dutse go gae ba itse gore how lo bala, go college with design, utroba a fashion designer and go thata. Either you have your own fashion house, and we know it's not easy.
After I got my diploma, I couldn't get a job as a fashion designer. Right. And then I became a miracle as a machinist company. Then I started there. I learned everything from cutting, from the measurement outside, cutting, manufacturing, and until the finished product.
We left for an industry is really untapped for a lot of us, that is, Even moved to an area where you just have Afrikaans-speaking people. Now that takes boldness. You know what? I can enter this market. So that was very impressive.
I see now Lena little uniform. Where's a little uniform?
The uniform they requested like it client because renare modi nereza the school bags. So ba kopa gore le package be school bag inside the school bag go tlhagele uniform because re tsa gape le the pencil cases, the chair bags, tsa grade.
Wow. What's a mosebetsi o motle?
Ke a leboga.
I really don't think there's anything to stop her from Bukau from winning other than herself. She has a brilliant concept, business concept. She has brilliant products, solid, good quality, etc. The only thing, of course, that she needs to work on is her confidence, her ability to express herself and project and really tell the judges about who she is and why she does what she does.
Come in, see ya. What then, the guy?
Yes. Yeah. As we say about community movement, there were Honale Batu by three entrepreneurs, but we are finally.
Okay.
Congratulations, you now top 3.
Thank you, ke a leboga. Now I next expect them to tlompolella ngo.
Congratulations.
Ke a leboga.
Before ke lebala envelope ke a hao. Nna lo wena tshwantse re kopane o sana.
Okay.
All the information o tlo need e ka mo hare mo gore nna lo wena re tlo kopana kae.
Okay.
All the best ne.
Ke a leboga.
Sunrise.
Ke a leboga.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
I would like to commit to this one.
If you don't attain that, it affects the both of us, all three of us. If you don't get that.
Welcome. You guys are our top 3 movies of entrepreneurs that are here in the grand finale. Now, you guys were asked to come through and join us here. As you can see, you guys are in the East Rand, Kwatema, and we are at an NGO called Kwatema Stimulation Center as well. So I know you guys must be asking yourself, Hore, what are we here for? Today. You get to find out all of that. You guys ready? Hurry. This NGO has given Making Moves a wish list. That wish list, that you guys need to work with. NGO needs. You have up to 1 hour to come up with a plan of action. You will have to complete these tasks. You guys will be doing what? By tomorrow at 3 p.m. I'm sure you guys are used to doing tasks by now, making moves. But there's a twist to this one. Okay. This is a group task. So little barara, you guys have to work together. There will be individual points that will be awarded.
Will there be no individual tasks?
The group tasks, there will be points that will be awarded in different ways and how you guys will be scored. I will take you through those points. Remember, Happy, this task that you guys will be doing will count for 50%. The other 50% will come up Halitza Pichalun. Let me take you through how the point selections will work and how the points that will be awarded are going to work. Okay. For problem-solving skills, 4 points. Teamwork, it will be 2 points. Ability to lead or to be led, 2 points. Completion of challenge, 2 points. You can open up your envelopes, read up, and get going on your tasks.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Dicky, Wamana personality, he just makes you laugh. You just want to be around him.
Realistically, there are certain things here which we're not going to be able to get, so we might as well strike them. You get what I mean? Or we're going to get a bus.
It's a big ask.
Exactly.
It is a big ask.
Photocopy machine. Slightly big ask. The structure, you know?
I would like to commit to this one and try and get them a photocopy machine.
If you don't attain that, it affects the both of us, all three of us. If you don't get that, because we have to choose 3 at the moment.
Doomingly, I think we have very similar personalities, She's just more rigid, or I don't know if rigid is the right way to work. She's more systematic.
We must take it closer, the fuel and the equipment.
It doesn't help if we haven't talked to Osmiria.
Man, I don't want to be difficult. What if she wants a structure? What if she desperately needs a structure?
Steve, ke nagana coming right re borila te
Yes, that I
so that mosebetsi wa rona o be at least yes.
What's I'm not as well. Okay.
Hey man, I can't get up koloi man. Hey koloi ya ka ro ga di fedile di kolotsa. Hey koloi ya transport bana. And then ke re chelete mhlomo ya di equipment. Ke tsena di ma be very expensive di ka. Go bona. Tse. Di bola. Le tse. Ya ke di stimulation equipment so stimulate bana ke ba di ka. They are very expensive. And then the structure, this structure selling sissing come marhes until the batlang belly agent
Our fears have come to light. She needs a car.
Yeah.
And she needs a structure. You know?
The task really choose it, but it's a bit difficult because the choices are different. Mo eleng goreng salary kopana ra bua then re fana di reasons tse le gore why re choose a task tse re tlogela tse dingwe.
I get it tomorrow how I'm going to approach it. I haven't thought about it because I'm busy consumed with the tasks.
We have to go out there and raise the money for it. Because normally we have better luck. I think we're going to have better luck with corporates. You know, because they can always refer you to another company. I don't know. I'm playing. I get it because it's only the big ones, and I don't see how we can pull it off in a day.
Look, you guys are stressed. What's going on? Talk to me, guys. Can't share anything. Structure.
Yo, it's gonna be difficult because it's expensive. First of all, these are special needs people.
Let's definitely make those moves. Le center ngizengivule ngangijoine organization yabantwana abomama babantwana akhubazekile. It was a national organization, Disabled Children Action Group. Bas empower ukuthi njengama parents abantwana abakhubazekile kufuneka sibonelele sivulela ama informal daycare centers sikwazi ukunceda abanye abazali abasebenzayo. So basinikisa kuma training for ama capacity building, basifundisa yonke izinto zokuthi sisitarte kanjani. That's how I started this center. Mengibuye Soweto ke ngabuye ke ngavula le center la Springs. Ngabiza bomama babantwana aba disabled, sayenze support group. From support group sasiyaqala ke manje sifuna indawo. Sathola le ndawo from umasipala amazozo lawa basilizela wona for 5 years. Sasiyaqala ngabantwana abayi10. Saya baba yi20. Njengamanje baba yi60 from there sesina 80 children. Sisolo sihlelilana marke i80 children siyenzeni sesithola le building sayitholela abanye abafana beB3 bafika bangena bazosincedisa basenzela igolf day every year from 2004 until now basebasakhela le ndawo. Sinceda iyo le B3 ngalo senzela le funding yabo ye lento ye golf day, but asithanda ukuthi sibahluphe ngoba safuna basakhele futhi another 2 classes. Ufuna basakhele ihome ngoba ngifuna ihome ngoba njengoba bengisho kula bafana ukuthi khona abazali abangabafuni labantwana. Njengamanje besine case last week umzali alahla umntwana ufunda khona la. Ngicela nje ukuthi umphakathi inkosi yami usinakelele abantu. Ngoba isikhathi esiningi umphakathi awusinakeleli. Kuba few nje abantu abaza abake basilethele ama funds bala isikhathi esiningi senzelwa abantu bangaphandle.
I felt it's unattainable. I mean, how do they expect us within? Remember, we didn't even look at it as in a matter of a day. I expect to within hours.
try and see if we can get the reference number your application. You write it down. Before the task started, Nakilian easy because Nakiti I didn't know what kind of personalities to expect. Why does the phone need cash built? Yes. So that really means it's here. We have the number. I phone number.
At first, I was like, ish, working in a group, other dynamics to have to take note of.
Working with other people, I think, how easier than usebetsa uliwane ile mind wa motho iwane.
Hi, ma'am. How are you? Perfect. You're speaking to Steve. I'm looking for someone, ma'am, who is in your CSI department, who deals with donations and...
I felt like maybe they should have just stuck to the individual task, a new task, instead of forcing us to work in teams.
Then I kind of thought, well, it probably will be fun, I'll learn a lot from the other people. So you guys don't have anyone based in the Joburg office who does that?
I felt that's unattainable. I mean, how do they expect us within... Remember, we didn't even look at it as in a matter of a day. Within hours. It's basically a program about entrepreneurs, and we've been given a task to try and source food for a non-profit organization based in Kwatema.
The time frame was really unrealistic, especially for the kind of requests that we got. I don't know if anyone could have done it unless if they were taking those things from themselves and giving them.
Ya ko Miriam mo ko senteng o re tsamaisitse mo baneng.
I didn't expect to find kids with sort of disabilities. I didn't know how to interact with them. I was a little afraid.
Yeah, seeing those kids really got me. And to see those kids are so loving. And it's pure love. They just want to be happy. They just want to smile. They just want to, So yeah, it was quite an experience.
Ke sa se expect at all. That woman wa sebetsa mosebetsi wa etsang o ke ithutile mo leng goreng tshwantse ke leboge whatever e ke na leng yona ke tshwantse ke appreciate ke se ka nna ke complaina sela le sela. I've got eyes o mong hana matlho gore a bone ke na le matsogo o mong hana matsogo. I've got the brains o mong ha a na ke ntwe le gore impontse gore Mam Miriam o na le lerato le kanang for bana ba gagwe.
Good morning. What did you guys get up to?
Mawani, we met up and we discussed the tasks that would be best for us to do regarding time and all of that. I mean, we did factor in the fact that certain things won't be able to be done today, but we have planned on getting the commitment from the people who would be donating those different things. It would be the structure, it would be fuel, it would be groceries.
We decided to go to the local business people by long mama as Lena Alemo Kwatema athusa community le community tshantse e mo thuse back.
So to elaborate a bit more, can point that you've raised here, you might not be able to get everything done today, but you are hoping to get something out of everything. Please elaborate a bit more. What are you saying in terms of that?
I mean, all these corporations work the same. They all have processes that need to be followed. Those big things that the school needs are things that aren't attainable in the amount of time we've been given. So that's why we say that we're trying to get commitment from those sponsors that we need to sponsor the establishment and make sure that the kids get what they need,
The conversation Yarina that we had Mama Miriam Maban mentioned they've already applied to the National Lotteries Board and they've been rejected obviously in the past, but this year they're still waiting for reply. This morning I basically took the initiative for Ausman Tata, who's the non-executive director at National Lotteries Board, to see if they can assist us in getting feedback from Bona. She responded positively and said, no problem, she's willing to help. What we need to give her, get the reference number at the application process, okay?
Let me not hold you guys back. All the best, good luck, and keep on using your camcorders. Record as well, because I would like to see what you guys get up to.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
We'll do that.
All the best. I'll catch up with you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Hello, Matikana. Hi. How are you?
Okay. I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm good. It's Tumili. Remember I said I was gonna phone once ke fita ko Kwatema? Okay, we are here and we have the reference number for the Kwatema Simulation Center. Can I give it to you?
The reason why the application was not processed, it was because they didn't submit the 2012 application funds. It's very important, and we stress it, it's very important when you apply for anything to make sure all the relevant documents are submitted.
Okay, I can get that information to you and I'll just give you a call back just now.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. Talk to you soon. Pleasure. Bye.
Right now we are in front of a local filling station Kwatema ko haufili ko mam Miriam operator lang kote. So re lo kopela mam Miriam the fuel e lo gore itla mo thusa. I hope the garage guy o tla re thusa.
0.
Unfortunately, when they got to the garage, the owner wasn't there. They spoke to the manager, who suggested that they should phone the owner.
You're not doing speaker now?
No, hopefully the area is doing it. It's busy. Take the one number. And I'll let the number you want to get.
We have to follow up with him.
Yeah.
And I think the best thing for us to do is to follow up as we go. So while we're on our way to the other location, then let's just keep calling him to see if we can get a hold of him.
Shouldn't we be going that way? We need to go to ShopRite.
Yeah, we need to go there first and then go to that other place.
Okay, I guess. Okay, cool. That's it. We're now in ShopRite, Kwatema, because we're part of the top 3 finalists, and we've been given a task to try and raise funds and resources for an institution here called Kwatema Stimulation. So in terms of ShopRite, we were wondering if it would be possible for you guys to donate groceries to the school, on a monthly basis. What's the process for that? Okay, how often can you supply? Let's start from there.
I'd love that money to be able to help us all, but unfortunately, it's the game.
Mo grocery store respond positive, and then they promising we might get the food parcels this afternoon if we deliver the documents tse di batlegalang. So now as re na le di document re di sa go ma Miriam o tla di fill, and then re tlo di dropa mo grocery store. So ra go ma Miriam for now.
We're back at the retailer. We've given in our papers, and Mam Miriam signed them and filled them in for us. We went back inside, we gave them in, and we got what we needed. We got some food for the children, and now we're going on to our next retailer. It seems to be going well, and the team is very happy. Thanks, guys.
Okay, now let's go retail store. Supplier building material in terms of structure se Miriam as batlileng. So re create le gore go na le challenging yana, but ra manager gore re bue le ena understand, and then he asked for a request letter e le gore tlo romela ko head office, and then they will look at it, and then maybe batla thusa Miriam.
Mama, ganong kitse nabale tsona di leftovers tse ding go morago. So they all look good. The thing got fella like the containers that thing what gonna do. But yeah.
So tse ba go itse go shopong ba itse re gona le stimulation center. Yes.
Ro kentse mo di listings tsa bona. What they are gonna do is every time gona le especially mo shopong yamo ba tla o founela
mo shopong
And re tla go fa le di-contact tsa bona.
tsotlhe tsa batho ba re tla go fa tsona, and then ever so often o nno ntse o ba checka, and ha o ka re fa le letter of thanks fela for bona re le bona A1. No, it's no problem. Re tla tse ngwe ra printer re tla change fela mabitso wa bona mama.
Okay ma'am, ke list ena ina le di-contact kaofela from ko koloing ya gago go fitlha ko structures sa gago. I think everything go tla ba sharp mo re ditseng re fitlhile fa then wena tshwantse le na o re thuse o feleletse.
Ke ke ba founela
Ntse ba founela yes.
Re lebogile gagolo bana ba ka batho.
65,500 rand up for grabs today. Remember, winner takes all. How do you guys feel about that one?
Nobody wants that money more than me. Obviously, as a small business, we have cash flow problems.
I'd love that money to be able to help us all, but unfortunately, it's the game.
Then I feel the same. I thought maybe if the money split more the three of us.
All the best, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers.
In this episode, we decided to bring in new judges. Navasha Naidu is the owner of a successful PR company, Platinum Public Relations. She is recognized as an established chartered public relations practitioner and serves on the PR Consultancy Chapter Committee. Brian Walsh is the founder of the Real Entrepreneur Institute, a private research and educational organization dedicated to empowering entrepreneurs to live a life of true wealth, freedom, and meaning. Dr. Mdu Gama is the founder and shareholder of an investment company known as Mdu Gama Investments. He holds a BCom degree in accounting from the National University of Lesotho with distinctions in financial management. Before the entrepreneurs could pitch, the judges viewed the tasks and awarded the points based on individual performances. The task score contributes 50% of the overall presentation.
Good afternoon. How are you today? Wonderful. The judges have made up their minds. So we basically have a winner for the first part of the competition. We will be announcing the results.
Well done, first of all, to the three of you for getting this far in the competition. You should give yourself a pat on the back. What we were looking for in the discussions and in everything that we've seen was more creativity and innovation. And the results are as follows. Bakal, you scored a 6 out of 10. Steve, you've got 7 out of 10. Tumile, you've got 8 out of 10. You're welcome. Thank you so much, guys. So we're looking forward to seeing your presentations.
Going forward, okay, Pamisa the secret socks.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Good luck to me. You know, yeah, let's go see what we can do. I think we all came prepared for what is ahead of us, and may the best human win.
All the best, guys. How do you fix the thing? Because straight after this, we have a picture.
Okay. Sharp.
Itada. I do this because I was born to do this.
I decided that I'm actually going to invest the money into.
We're gonna get from the.
Welcome back, Steve. You have 4 minutes to convince the judges why we need to invest our money in your business. Your time starts now.
Thank you. We are a small company. We started about 3 years ago. Making moves has given me the chance to be able to expand my business and show people out there
how good and how brilliant we will be at the business of media and making music and putting media together with it. And when I came to Making Moves, my mentor basically was telling me about what I need to fix. And I've made a small pictorial video of where we come from and where we're going. With the money that I will get, it will help me to finish the whole renovation of the place. So here I'll show you a short video of where we started and where we're going and where we are at the moment. So this is where we started. This was in my bedroom. These are people that I've worked with, some of the legends in the business, new guys that we're working with at the moment, AKA, and this was when the renovations were happening. And this is basically how it all went down. And at the moment, we had one studio before. Now we have another smaller little room. This is the big studio. The renovation that had been done, we took out the glass, and this is basically what's going on. That's the new little studio that we've got over there. And yes, this is basically what has happened so far. So with the money that I will get, it will be able to furnish everything and put us in a place where every musician and studio engineer, everyone wants to be, and in a place where we can say we are the next big thing. And this is an opportunity for you to give me the money so that you can one day say we were very instrumental in choosing that man to be the next big thing.
Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
I do this because I was born to do this. I've got a good inclination for music. I've worked before for a studio, and I've grown into being a business person. So this is why I would do this, and I definitely wouldn't be doing anything else had I had an opportunity.
Steve, thanks very much.
Thanks.
And we wish you all the best.
Thank you. Keep up.
Good afternoon. Hi, we meet again. Here's the latest issue of my magazine, Kickstart.
Thank you.
This is basically a bookmark that tells you where to find it.
We are going to be giving you 4 minutes
Okay.
to present your story, and your time starts now.
Kickstart magazine basically is about giving young people the tools on how to start and grow a business, and it's also about celebrating small business heroes. Our current print run is 5,000, and you may ask why 5,000, because that's only what I can afford. We did so well in terms of our first edition, and our distributor, who is on the dot, said to me that you've done so well. We've actually sold close to 60% of our first edition, and they said you need to be in more stores. You need to be in Pick and Pays, you need to be in ShopRite. But then the thing is, I cannot be in more stores with the current print run. I have to either double it, and that's where the plan comes in. The 5,000 that I make only affords me to be in CNA. Like I said, 200 stores is a lot. Initially, I thought with the 65,500 that I'm gonna receive, I'm basically gonna put it into printing because the printing cost for the 5,000 print run is basically 60,000. But then I thought to myself, if I put it into printing, it doesn't really help it grow. So I decided that I'm actually going to invest the money into I'm going to go basically to the last slide here, into setting up the office in Cape Town. Currently, in terms of the business, we're very small, and I'm currently operating from home, but that has never been an obstacle for me. I've actually, as part of the first phase of the Making Moves program, I was actually allocated a mentor that guided me on how to take the business forward. And some of the solutions that we came up with was a BE investment proposal, because it's to the benefit of a lot of organizations to invest in a business that's owned by women.
Thanks to Mindy, your time is up. 4 minutes.
Okay, thanks.
Generally, are you aware that you don't necessarily need to set up offices all over in order to run a successful business?
I understand that very well, sir. I'm living proof of that. The Making Moves team will tell you. Kickstart magazine is actually going to make history. This publication has been made in a living room in a township called Hammanskraal. This has never been done.
But you still believe there's a strong business case for the Cape Town office?
No, that's the point. You live in proof of it, but your presentation is actually telling us otherwise.
No, I think in terms of the Cape Town one, I've had so many calls, so many calls from legitimate marketing businesses that said there is a need for it here. And I also did my research, and I realized, like I said, there's a lot of international, companies that are actually based in Cape Town that we need to target.
Currently, how many people are employed in your company?
We actually 11.
11. And the growth strategy moving ahead in the next 5 years?
I would have liked to basically really double that. because we're currently short-staffed. If you look at basically staff composition of any big publication, it's anything between 35 and 50. You know, we need more writers, we need more contributors, we need more proofreaders, we need more sub-editors.
Thank you. Really good presentation. Thanks for the time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very much and good luck.
All right, thank you.
Welcome back, Bukawu. Your time starts now.
With the money that we're gonna get from you guys, I'm gonna buy the machine, the new machine for embroidery, because currently we outsource the embroidery, which it affects the production, and then for the batik, because we've got a new product which needs a new machine, the batik for the seam of the garment, we need a batik machine so that we don't have to use a hand stitch process. And then if we can get that machine, we'll manage to produce our product in time, and then we can even have to get more schools, because now we can't even get more schools because we don't have enough machines. And for the schools, I'm going to adopt about 10 kids that I'm going to give them a full package of uniform. I'm gonna buy them shoes. As we manufacture a school uniform, I'm going to give them a package, because we do skirts, tunics, winter school, and the school bags. Here are the samples that I've got. So maybe you can have more understanding of what we do in Canvas Industries. And I believe by helping Canvas Industries, it doesn't mean you'll be helping me alone. You'll be helping the women of breads, because currently we have employed 9 women.
All right. Now, thanks very much. It's 3:55, so your time is almost up.
As much as we admire, and I can see there's a personal reason driving why you're going to give 20,000 rand away to the charities, wouldn't it be better if you could develop more sustainability in your business and then through the profits donate more to the projects you want to support?
But for me, I believe that the portion that the remaining money, it will be enough.
Okay.
So currently you have proper records for your business? Do you have to keep proper records for your business?
Yes, I do. And the other thing that I forgot to mention is that my previous presentation, I had a problem with the judge advised me to attend the financial courses, because I have struggled there, but they advised me to go for the course, the short courses, which I'm gonna do next year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Really
Thanks very much for your time, and all the best.
I think from the start it was obvious, and throughout the process we've seen that one person stand out, and I think we've made the right decision.
One of the things that is very important is the authenticity. The ultimate winner, as judges, we must be convinced that the presentation was authentic and the whole business proposition is closer to reality, and it's something that's doable.
I liked your idea of saying, pretend this is our money we physically given them, and we used to you were actually saying, we invested in you. And I think that brought perspective to us as well.
Yes.
When we were really making a decision. So yeah, I think we're pretty confident.
Confident about it.
Good.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We are glad to announce that the judges have spoken and we have a winner. So one of the things that wasn't very strong in all your presentation relates to how you were going to use the money. So you have to be very clear on how the money is utilized. You cannot be wishy-washy about the money. And I know we might be passionate about, for instance, helping communities. We might be passionate about donating. But when you present to people that have money to invest, they don't necessarily like to hear that the money you're giving to them, that the money that they're giving to you as initial investment has been given away. They like to hear that you only give away a portion of their profits and not the initial investment. You have to polish that in a real life situation. So in a nutshell, that's what I would like to highlight. My colleagues will probably highlight a few other things, but do not short circuit the process of providing clarity on the financials.
True. Thank you.
Yes, I think it's also important for any entrepreneur out there, when they are pitching to investors or they're pitching to a bank or to anyone for them to invest in their business, it's important to put yourself in the shoes of the investor. Think like the investor, dress like the investor, and carry yourself out in the presentation like an investor. And I think that's very important when you are pitching for an investment. You've got to think like a business person.
Entrepreneurship is a journey. I always say this, and you know, I've been through 30 years of struggle, okay, before I made it successful. And most successful entrepreneurs will tell you that, many failures on the road. So there is no quick route, even whether we have 65,000 or 650,000 Rand, there's no quick route to achieving that ultimate outcome. Just keep it real about who you are and make sure that it comes from a place of truth. And all of you have it, you know, from a personal perspective, and you're all amazing people. You know, the winner is because when you look at these different dynamics, the true passion, the true reason behind it, when you look at the way it was presented, the quality of the presentation, how you looked after yourself in the whole presentation, when you look at the numbers, the money, and the context of how the financial equation works, this one person happened to tick those boxes better than everybody else. And that's how this one person managed to get to be awarded this money. So do you guys want to know who the one person is?
I don't know.
All right, so the winner, I think, you know, to get you out of suspense, the winner is Tumalang Lee, and she has won 65,000. Well done. Here comes your cash delivered to you by hand.
Thank you so much. Nobody needed this money more than me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Thank you. So happy.
Woman of the moment. Well done. Any last words?
A little bit counts. I'm so grateful, you have no idea. The journey is long and hard, and this will help make it better. It will help alleviate some of my cash flow problems. So I really appreciate that.
Congratulations.
Well done. Great. Well done to all of you.
Thank you, judges. Thank you, guys. Finally, it's over.
Yeah.
Well done, well done. How does it feel?
Great. I'm so excited, you have no idea. It's been hard.
Yeah.
I was so wishing to win. I've done my best, I've given my best shot, and now to be validated and saying you're on the right path, it means a lot.
Congratulations, madam.
Sure.
Sharp. That's it.
Bye.
See you at the top, eh?